Virtually all the stakeholders call on the EC to ensure a very free, fair, and transparent election. Yesterday, the venerable Dr. Afarijan and also did not know to cast and commodianimu ebi anokre call say electoral officers are one be dinsebi jirimu na say omakuja demudie ayes o me distracted elections no any ade no they should take them on quickly na enhwe na bibia NDC is also calling for nationwide action by 17th so mo hu bibia fa the processes any nkomodia efa about the voter register no any ade discrepancies admittedly is you know ankasa agia tumu no all this in seminar no what's your viewpoint?
Yes, I'll start on the premise Dr. Nyahota Makulukan says when you face danger and he as a very dispassionate person very often you know or can't no cry among folks say he's really speaking to the issues you know it tells you that there is something at stake. You see my catcher among folks say the only reason coup d'etat and see what Ghana had say you see near na ekos no nyina no we event and see okroma na event AC or your neighboring countries are cool na ye de na far west but you see we a nation and there is one thing that you cannot lose, that is hope. When you have that hope it keeps people. So we are president however how bad the situation is you need to keep hope alive so that it will become an instrument or a catalyst that makes more people to hold on. Are there any hope for people these elections ever because people among for tenants the business who said the business I say I was so kind dollar you say no yeah not new buffus or yeah 2 years election ever 1 year election ever so there is the need to hold our peace and hope for the election. So the election is very crucial. The lives of Ghanaians are at stake and people will die ensuring say the legitimate will of the people will prevail because to some are in slavery, some things that we've lost our conscience as a country and we need to come on the right track. So looking at the state, Michelle, I'm going to build it that particular way for you to know the stakes are in this election. And it's a way easier. Now we had a past. Circumstances lead to the coming of Jane Mensah. Circumstances, not what occasion during the 2020 elections. Yeah, the results number. You see, I have mistake. Now you the computation about sometimes percentages, you know, a people also don't answer for no man. However genuine, I'm not accusing them, but however genuine, people will definitely have their doubt because of that incompetence and what display. No, that is factual. Unless if you don't want to be your friends away, and the way the public trust in you will be shaky. People might think that we are going to favor the incumbent government. Lo and behold, the same could do court and going forward, you know. I was hoping said that Jane Mensah will learn lessons and know say she's not working for somebody but working for the people of this country. You see, IPAC has been there as a platform of dialogue where political stakeholders go sit with George to ensure that we're able to build consensus. Sebeya in some young time fan court. Now you bet me as people. At some point in time, the NDC boycotted your friend saying the IPAC. Why? Because of you see a quiet and dialogue being an election platform. So matter what is said, the men say don't get here and a whole lot of you see. So I know the day the essence of IPAC was lost. And subsequent to that, so we have some of the decisions that the men standing in who near my Koswa, Ama Obit in China. People do not have trust, and as an electoral commissioner, you cannot do that. For instance, you have now you say you acquire registration. Registration and you acquire no. You see, you say good district level. Just imagine, go to places like Northern Region. Me, I've been able to tour almost the whole of this country, so I know every nook and cranny of Ghana. So, of course, some of the Northern Region now, you need to travel several kilometers to get to the district way. And meanwhile, so poverty level was some of the communities. So if you tell that person, say go to the district level, the person cannot go. Obviously, people did all that they could, but this woman couldn't bear to common sense. She became not amenable to this wisdom. And I call it never seen call. Now that's already I say a BVD machines, I lock and keys. A man for a book Yes, how? Till date.
Abra cameras wo.
Till date. Nipa na machine one no be anim no. As to how nobody has been prosecuted, just nothing. And we are dealing with a very sensitive matter, a border on public trust. And to me, a stakeholder, as an NDC, as a political party, I will be a fool to sit there and say, oh, it's okay. No, because that is a red flag. Looking at what has happened in the past, you need to do everything to ensure that these things will be accounted for. Till date, it's in Yama Assembly, the only thing on back end is, oh, machine no crano, you cannot activate it from. Come on. Yati Chroma say, Anna, Electoral Commission going to 2020 election. I'm catch and say we need to upgrade your electoral system no, and to register against the time of COVID. They force us down our throat. At the buyer said we need to verify, and look at where we are. And I think about just said. So EC official to me enter into a system that appears so robust and so impregnable. No, obit me room multiple transfer. Or say we for no do mokugu. Hey, unia. Now we are electoral commission and you don't see these things until obina draw attention and send away. The question is the widespread no say city other areas do not say na cost of and I say, did what say now, course, baby, so when you're aware. And the time of making press conference, you know, or can say they've not been able to sit down, do
a proper.
And what is the essence of that press conference?
Oh, Serbia, now they wanted to deal on my public confidence, no, at least, or deal with the Salaga one, no, say they be confidence in the they are doing something.
Until date. You see, that is why. Now, Tamoklo Cultural said, we are sitting on the tenterhooks. We are sitting on a time bomb. It is only a matter of time, not when, not how or what, and the best exploding. And this woman, the issue I have with her, I had this belligerent posture.
Okay.
Belligerent in such a way, she's so aggressive, not ready to listen to wisdom. Obi can't. Somebody say the NDC is a critical stakeholder, whichever way you say it. Other political parties, they are critical stakeholders, and it is their interest and the larger interest of Ghanaians. And I will make sure, say, yeah, you were during the elections. So you can't brand them. And especially if you look at some of the appointments, of course, within the EC itself, Yatikroma and President Akufo-Addo, he understands the essence of our elections, and he knows very well, say, in the sub-region, electoral misunderstanding and electoral violence are turning Africa into a graveyard, and the scars are there to show. Oko Sudan, Ubenyabi, Oko Kenya, Ubenyabi, Cote d'Ivoire, Babone, your friend Ouattara issue, no, 3,000 people lost their lives because of electoral win. It happened in Ethiopia. It happened in South Sudan. And you see, say you will be a onim sanema where President Akufo-Addo, but the man went ahead. Appointed Dr. Apiahene. I will be in the political color. You would never even think of doing that. I'm telling you, because you really want to wreck the country. It's the reason why I will that motivation and I make such an appointment. Because over the years, Obianim Afarijan also, because of he was appointed by Rollins, and MPP said untrusted. Way by my friend is saying Salato Seba, it was the same thing. Way by so those things, you know, is there, we understand. But if you go to a certain extent by insurance and Nipano Domo back on board, you know, people patrons, exactly with partisan colorization, people with political lineage, people with political identity, you don't do that. It's like you are insulting everybody. And me starting to catch about arrogance of power, no? Sanity, and they are here. Now you're to me and having the conversation and making sure that things will water down. And it's the reason why sometimes I am so much disappointed in the so-called peace council and as a forum. Now they were selling peace for $1 million. $1 million. You see, I think we need to get serious. You see. We say normally we see you from one day, you from one day. And yes, it's a sign that people are losing trust and confidence.
But they did budget. They only here to work.
And with me starting to catch us when you are on the stage, the language, the tone, the temperature, the pulse, you must sync with what is happening there. When who said, I didn't know who said you. It may be unintended, but it will hit on the wrong side of the people and they will rise against you. You see, this institution, among forward trust, these are people who are supposed to shepherd because they are part of those who are acting as sentinels protecting the foundations of our democracy. And if something is going wrong, President making that appointment, you call him Mr. President. No, this one there, you can't do that because you know already the confidence in the Electoral Commission is shaky. You don't do that. But these people are quiet. Now, no matter said they were calling political parties to come and sign peace dialogue. And I'm saying maybe a political party, I will never put pen to paper. Do you know why? Because the scars of Techiman, people were shot dead. It was captured on video, camera, everybody saw it. The president went to Techiman and told the people of Techiman, say, "Mo Techiman for me, buafu pa, my mama reje mo to abarman to amame." He didn't care about those who lost their lives. Till date, no investigation. Peace Council or whatever council, now yeah, champion for peace going into election, could not tell the president that we need to do something about it. I was expecting the parliament to crowd would do something, and it's unfortunate that sometimes the parliament, you see, because maybe a minority in parliament, I will make sure that the business in parliament will come to a halt until that injustice is resolved. But it's business as usual. They need to get there to make money. Sir, people were denied their legitimate and the constitutional right to have a representation in parliament. People first said, we are here 4 years. We don't do democracy. If you do some of these things and the other opponents, who say we are weaker, they will treat you this way. I could for who said, I was strong. Your friend said minority. They will hold him by the balls. I'm not sure he will do some of the things that he's doing. So we are advocating, say, as young people, we are all stakeholders. It doesn't matter where you stand across the political divide. We need to rise and rally behind the major good. Because winning the difference between good and bad. And in building a nation, like I said, it is not about you being a doctor, you being a professor, you being holding a master's degree or whatever. It's a collective responsibility for both the aged and the young ones, for the sick and the unwell, the well, educated and uneducated. You know your collective role. Professor no here no, sana mate no so here, sana fita ni. So it is our collective energy and yet here rally behind pushing this nation to where it is today, because America is America today because of the individual role individuals played. America, but Indians in the building.
Do you find it justification say NDC is for say by 17th or month any positive EBA free easy when they will hit the streets?
Definitely. I think that yes, because you see, and then I'm trajectory of events. If they don't do that, people will not even take them serious.
I see.
Because you see, the red flags are many. Just call for the right thing to be done. And I don't know how much fuck KPMG or more chromas is here. Give them they will do the audit for you. Give them timelines. And there are several.
We even hear say UNDP class say person more offer assistance.
So
but the easy is saying no.
So why?
Anyway, ebusia egusu amene eminia bema Ivan innocent na egusu atwetwe nkomo ewo the IADM say other colleague and say panel member no when Timmy make nti baby Obiano, we wish him well. The next time no we join conversation instead of ya enyina no ye be sinkonya na ye din komo kama pa na asemu yenhwe elections no said the media all the time when we ye baha make say peace na hu hia, but the peace no so say be enya no. You don't just say peace, now when you're peace.
Yeah, me catch a man for say, if you negotiate peace on injustice, and your war on what postpone. So never negotiate for peace on the premise of.
Say that again.
Me say, so who negotiate peace on the premise of injustice? You are postponing war. You've done nothing.
Very and coming to you know na make say it's a pocket of violence and there even internal party elections na there yakofa ballot box near the namha and the police ni enano esunafo so just say basa.
You see, when you lose control, that is what happens. Catcher say if we have been very decisive from day one, people who engage in electoral malfeasance, electoral violence, yachi a prosecute a certain example. We will not be talking about this. But a barrier children, there has been here. You can mention litany of events are happening. Obiakofa ballot box.
Director say letter na ready. Fetu suma na minia beman so on building up in the conversation. We're at the office of the Member of Parliament, Larry Ba Zurira Abudu, MP for Wale constituency. Na Oshe Krate, and say Krate Odiaba, or say to the General Secretary, New Patriotic Party, headquarters Accra. And actually, or say, Dear General Secretary, Wale constituency parliamentary primaries, following the inconclusive rerun of the parliamentary primary in the Wale constituency yesterday, which was on the 9th, with the Electoral Commission unable to declare a result as a result of an unfortunate incident, I have decided that in the interest of the greater good of the New Patriotic Party and the peace and unity in the Wale constituency, I will no longer be a candidate for MP in the 2024 elections. I am therefore formally withdrawing from the contest. I would like to thank the party for the honor done me in representing my constituency over the last 4 years, and I can assure the party of my continued support in the 2024 election campaign. Yours sincerely, signed, Honorable Lariba Zurira Abudu, MP for Wale constituency. Ntebusia, ye mami na oni. In fact, ye mami president, vice president, Frankatuni Ndima MPP. So ninuya pa ninuya nyenchen kura ninuya papa ena ne personal aid nso enso na oni ni sister esi akan no ze kono na ze emu na ne mo hye papa and ye mama di abase and 1910 say ye be bomba ye be ban ballot box so ye be pa obi ti ye be yesi ni de onya kura contest bi etire nkotire de etire de opese obefa akunwa no na obedi anim as MPP parliamentary candidate moving into election 2024 ewo wale no wondi anim na wonfa innocent sanka we sanka eye ana.
Oh, I think she deserves commendation because you see my resign position at all is not the common thing that you often see in our politics. Mr. Black man who cry now be hold on to power to die. There was a time when Mugabe or call you when a commanders could have was jagga and obviously to Kurunti Sabi or be anyone who knew so with me a call in a state. And that is Black man. So my main comment because you see yeah, witness violence and kasa in the area and a sheer power play. Because this is a sister of a certain vice president, and this is a personal aide of a certain vice president. Yeah. So Obia well the power. Yeah. So they were just flexing their muscles. But at the end of the day, nipa no more grounds, no more suffer, but they don't know. Obi to me call no akwakofa we no worry. Obi to me call just say who have events now. But the young man say the SCC you will not get a single person. I are prosecuted because I are internal party kind of stuff. But I near my way, I address rehearsal going into the 2024 elections. And oh yeah.
I see.
Because when people do these things and they get away with it, there is a higher motivation. Say when it happens the national election, I'll be catered for. And in 2020. Shot people and kill them. I know the day, you're free, and we'll be all cover ballot paper and then. So you see, it's the reason why those calling for peace, must be interested in some of these things. Now you're making sure, say, address it. And unfortunately for us, media Mensah has to do with our security. The last time somebody was telling me, say, oh, no, dear, car, no, Kwanka. I'm not going to soldier for Abefa. Never say we name their worker. The military you know in the past, that is not the military today. Yeah. Military day, not a thrive on values, principles, and certain kind of way. But then is this and then military now by an extension of political party way. That is why you see this power play out there. And though we need to say military be taking over, I'll be you are joking because they are the same. And so we have quite a recruitment into our security. Look at the flashes.
A core of worry.
I am very dangerous. And that paradigm, we've seen a number of incidents. And I've been telling people, say, oh, mine are building. We don't just come city and talk. We provide solutions. Exactly. I am telling people, say, this idea of using 6 months to train police personnel in the military, Because just imagine, say somebody is a fool on the street. Just pardon me, I'm just a description.
Yeah.
And what pekeno? And you think you can use 6 months to train a fool and arm him with a gun? You can't. Somebody, a fool, somebody who has been fooling for 22 good years. Somebody who is not wise and he's 25 years. You think you can use 6 months to train that person and give him gun? No. And police ni bi wo ho na one trotro driver enya we ya no watwe tuo. There was a time last week obiku Uber driver because omo je.
Yes.
Because you cannot use 6 months to purge stupidity out of somebody or Mensah. And as a state, we see Mensah amamu ho. And yes, I ya trogu a bosso and I kind you are flexible. You need to adjust it to your local circumstance. Oh, have problem now cause now we are training as for. And to Niama say we need to set up police training colleges. I have been training individuals no for maybe 3 good years, and I said we just like people go to nursing training and then people go to training college. About my time, I'm yet training people and then police in how the phone crime manner. Said they set WhatsApp crime, but then crime young kuno abontio with cyber.
Yeah.
Cyber terrorism, then as a form. And so, how do you use them to tackle some of these things? I think we need to retool our training methodologies and employ the sophisticated way now. I am fan training your soldiers because first in we are bomb metal and the soldier no fire and sun and as a form cool. Yam farmer to any soldier net. For bitty baby to compete and the drone. We are much no a bomb bill. What I say? We need to get serious. Near training people, near training or more emotions. I don't know how often our police personnel to go for psych evaluation. I don't know. I'm not saying they don't do it, but for how I'm going to go for psych evaluation, I don't even know. But you need to understand the state of mind. Until go election grounds, they will not become danger because maybe so me Obia Mensah with tour or endanger everybody around us. And in the recent time we've seen it, we can't just get there anymore.
All right. Ivan Che innocent na yanina achuchin common or a social commentator is also a youth activist. It's always been a delight to have a conversation with him. Now dana say and then so ordini nim dear and then na dream po ediababe to ye waha na or their boy jumedi. In fact, loads and loads of messages, plenty of them. But Ivan Yebedasi say we are so grateful to you, CTV Jabo, for ni